I just watched one of the best movies that I've ever watched in my entire life. It's called Sunset Boulevard. It was released in 1950. I greatly admire David Lynch. I love Twin Peaks, Mulholland Drive. He was one of my favorite directors of all time. And when I found out that Sunset Boulevard was in his top three movies of all time, I had to give it a shot. And so I went to the library, checked this movie out, and it blew my mind. Without getting into huge spoilers, imagine a star actress in the 20s. She's a silent film star when silent films were big. But we progressed into the 40s and now 1950, where silent movies are no longer a thing. She has to adapt. She has to hope for that stardom that she once had. So our main protagonist gets caught up in all this. He's a struggling writer. He owes money on his car, right? He needs to make his car payments. He blows a tire in her mansion's driveway. So he gets in her domain by accident. And from there, they conspire. This isn't a huge spoiler. I'm just giving you the premise. I'm setting the tone here. They conspire to write a script together and bring in him some money and her back to stardom. And from there, she gets obsessed with him and doesn't want him to leave. It was way ahead of its time. It holds up well, even here in 2026. It was masterful. It was so friggin' good. And if you've never watched it before, I think you'll truly like it. This movie came out just a few years after Citizen Kane. So we have two of these awesome movies that come out within just a few years of each other. It's definitely somewhere in my top movies. I'd say definitely my top 20. It was just one of a kind. And I could see David Lynch getting inspiration to film Mulholland Drive from this movie. It's so tragic and the acting is so good. The plot is so good. It holds up well in 2026. It's just so friggin' awesome. So hats off to Sunset Boulevard. I got to talk about something great when I stumble upon it, and I had to tell you guys about it because I'm like, this movie is just one of the best movies ever. And so I'm really excited and definitely going to end up buying that movie and putting it in my collection. It was truly a great experience. I love watching something for the first time and it really surprising me. And I'm not really knowing what's going to happen. But when I find out that David Lynch is in his top five movies, I'm like, well, David Lynch is, when we lost him last year, last January, I think is when he passed away. I was so upset because I had always wanted to meet him and I plan on moving to Los Angeles. And of course, he's not obviously going to be there. I always thought I'd maybe run into him at Bob's Big Boy in Burbank, where he would frequent and come up with ideas and brainstorm. But just because a movie came out in the olden days does not mean that it's not good. I mean, look at Wizard of Oz, look at Gone with the Wind, look at Citizen Kane. Well, to be truthful, I haven't watched Gone with the Wind yet. I got to be honest. I know it came out in 1939, the same year that Wizard of Oz came out. But I have watched, of course, Wizard of Oz and Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane, I could definitely see why it's considered one of the best movies of all time. Now, some people will argue with that and not agree with me on that. Well, I'm not saying it's the best movie of all time. I'm saying for years it was considered the best movie of all time. And I get why that is. I mean, for me, if we're going to talk about the best movie of all time, that's tough. I mean, I grew up watching The Godfather, Godfather Part 2. And even for me personally, I know from a movie critic standpoint, it's not the best movie of all time, but for sentimental value and for nostalgia, I really like Back to the Future. I would consider Back to the Future one of the best movies ever made. So Sunset Boulevard blew my mind. If you've never watched it, please check it out. Go to your local library and check it out. That's what I did. It's also, of course, you're able to stream it on services like Amazon Prime Video and YouTube. So I don't think any of your time will be wasted if you watch Sunset Boulevard. It's truly one of the best movies that I've ever watched. Thank you, David Lynch, for that recommendation. It was truly a masterpiece. If you like what you've watched so far, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I plan on doing more movie reviews, book reviews, television show reviews, and just vlogging in general, just talking about things as they come to my mind. This is an escape. I love the community that I've met on here and frequented with following other YouTube content creators. It's a magical community. And I would like to, of course, build my own community and where we also engage about different topics like movies, the arts in general, movies, shows, books. So, anyways, check out Sunset Boulevard. I don't think you'll regret it. It was truly a great cinematic experience, and I want you guys to experience what I experienced. Thank you so much if you made it this far. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week.